world where D2 is considered the super steel and the Vanguard has given up, rises a budget brand above all others. A brand governed by fiends and hooligans. Lies hope for a better knife. Against all odds, a brigand finds the courage to exist among a saturated market of clones and firebirds. Who is this insightful shredder of mediocrity that brings balance to the chaos? Civivi, and they have a score to settle.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Jay. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Now, consider clicking on that subscribe if you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. Okay, so this is every Civivi knife that I currently own, 13 to be exact. And what I wanted to go ahead and do is just like pick out my top 10 favorite knives, but you know what? That's only like eliminating 3 of these, and I just thought that would be kind of easy. So I changed my mind, and I decided to go ahead and do my top 5 favorite Civivi knives instead. And there will be Amazon links to every single knife that I show you here today, and also I'll include a link to White Mountain Knives down below. And if you go there and use my coupon code, which is just 2 words, lowercase, lefty love, that will give you 10% off of your entire order. Starting at number 5 is going to be the Elementum. And what I really like about this knife is, well, just it's got a simplistic overall design, not busy whatsoever. Really good looking drop point. Love this blade shape. And so of course that hollow grind makes this just an excellent slicer. The G10 of the scales, really good traction. And it is a small knife, but you can see with my medium-sized hands, I'm still able to get a full 4-finger grip. Nice and light at about 2.87 ounces. What I don't like, I wish that this had more of like a forward finger choil. I just don't like this area here and everything they got going on with it, because it's really not safe for you to go ahead and choke up on this because you're just really way too close to that edge. No lefty love with the pocket clip, and this is still a very difficult knife to find in stock. Number 4, we've got the Backlash, and there is a lot that I like here. And of course you remember, the Backlash was this is one of the very first 3 Civivi knives that were ever released. The action in both directions is probably one of the best out of all the Civivi models. I mean, it flies open, drops closed. Very difficult for me to get to fail the deployment here. You do get a 2-position pocket clip, so yeah, we got lefty love going on. The forward finger choil is really, I think it's complemented nicely with this, you see this top thumb cutout and that jimping, they go very well together. Hollow grind, so yeah, this is a good slicer. And I really just like the overall size of the Backlash. I mean, 3.5-inch blade, 4.6-inch handle. Now, this features of course, 9CR 18 MOV steel, so it's a lower cost Civivi at $42. What don't I like? Now, since I got this, when they first initially came out, it has, the blue liners. I'm just not a huge fan. And I know now that there's different versions of this without the blue liners, but I already have this one. So the flipper tab, it's a little bit on the large side. So when there's not going to be much of that edge that is going to make contact when you're on a flat surface cutting. Number 3 is, this is going to be a newer kid to the block, and it's the Chronic. And What I like about this knife is, I gotta tell you, it is probably an almost perfect gentleman's folder. It's also a lower cost Civivi at about $48. Big reason for that, 9CR18 MOV blade steel. This blade, 3¼ inches, is really, it's probably like my ideal blade length. This hollow ground clip point is a fantastic slicer. Really, they all are, I guess. Now, we do get also, yep, we get some lefty love with this pocket clip. And since the handle is basically just like a long rectangle, I mean, you can grip this thing however you want. And every one of those are comfortable. Crazy light at about 2.51 ounces. What don't I like? Really, there's only one issue that I have with the Chronic, and that is this forward choil area. I mean, if it is to be a forward choil, it's pretty darn small. And number two, we have this is the Duras, and what I like about this little tank is well, first and foremost, this blade shape. It is probably my second favorite blade shape out of all the Civivi knives. I mean, just look at that, with that nice wide profile. Gorgeous. Great slicer, so hollow grind. You get a big forward finger choil with this one as well. 2-position pocket clip for righties and lefties. But then look at this. Yep, that attachment point, it's actually recessed into the scale. Nice little attention to detail. What don't I like about the Duras? Well, the handle. It's a little bit on the small side at about 3.8 inches in length, but you know, that choil helps to it helps to make up for that, I guess. But if you have larger hands, this might not be, you know, the right choice for you. Now, when you're using that forward finger choil, there's not really like a platform or anything, any widening of the spine here for your thumb. And that's because you see this swedge that pretty much runs almost the entire length of the blade. All right, you ready? This is my number one favorite Civivi knife. Boom! Yep, the Praxis. Now, this knife, regardless of the blade finish, it would still be number one on my list. But this happens to be, this is the Damascus blade. And I gotta tell you guys, it is one of the sharpest knives I have ever used, like right out of the box. That factory edge, oh my God, crazy, crazy sharp. And now, you know, the original version of this has those gold liners. So if you don't like those liners, you can see here the Damascus version, it does not. It's got the black ones. There is a ton that I like here. I mean, again, the Praxis, one of the first 3 Civivis released, and this is my favorite blade shape. I mean, look at that gorgeous drop point. Nice and wide at about, I think I measured this, was about 1.25 inches across. Great slicer. Forward finger choil is not only usable, but look at this. There's like a nice little jimped platform, and that's, you know, for your thumb right above that choil. Perfect placement. The handle long enough for just about any hand size. This drops shut right out of the box. Oh, they paid attention to the flipper size, because when you're cutting on a flat surface with this, the edge, it makes contact right at about the halfway point. That's not bad at all. 9CR18 MOV steel, so it also happens to be one of the lowest costing Civivis at $42. The Damascus version, it costs a little bit more, around like $75, $78. What I don't like here, this is a really, really big knife. So it's not gonna be the most discreet to use in public, but you know, it's manageable with a 3.75 inch blade. If this entire knife was a hair smaller, oh, it would probably be like one of my overall favorite knives out of my entire collection. All right, so you know what time it is. Now I've shown you mine. Let's see yours. Let me know, what does your list of top 5 Civivi knives look like? Go ahead, put them down in the comments section below. And if you have a YouTube channel, hey, go ahead and you know what, make a follow-up video to this, and then let me know, and we'll create some kind of a playlist. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you got, any value from it, do me a favor, let me know by leaving one of these, and don't forget to click on subscribe. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Hey, you guys, take care. I'll see you later.